Hello YouTube, this is BlarHxD and here is the deck profile I promised you a month back, I think it is. The reason why I've not been uploading video lately is because I have a lot of exam to do and a lot of writing and reading and all the boring stuff that I ever can imagine. But I finally got the cards now, everything sorted out, and I'm ready for the nationals, and I have two versions of this deck that I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna make another profile, and then I hope you guys will tell me which one of the deck you think has the most consistency, which one has the better matchup against other stuff. And yeah, but let's get to the profile. We have one Stratos, obviously, and guess what next? 3 of Alias, then 3 Bubbleman. Only 7 monster in the deck. The reason why I think I like this by this Bubbleman is that his whole reason in this deck is to make exceeds. But sometimes when you meet the wind-up matchup, you are so lucky that when if you draw this card, you can special it out and get some more cards, and then actually make more. I have actually won a game where I just drew this as a top deck, summon it, draw 2 cards. The one next thing was a rotor actually, and then pow for game. 7 monsters, 1 Stratos, 3 Alias, and 3 Bubbleman. What the hell? I can't speak today. Spells, 1 Rhoda, and 3 Emergency Call. Even though that I'm not a fan of 3 Emergency Calls, I see the reason why I'm doing it, but mostly I'm signing one of these cards out every game. 3 Miracle Fusion. If I were gonna say this card was bad, I think I'm gonna get so many nasty comments. This card is really good, and it would not surprise me if this card was going down to 2. My personal opinion was, I don't hope it will go down to 2, but I can see the reason why, because this card is sick. Then 3 Gemini Spark, and I just got the thought, what would this look like if it was in secret? Gemini Spark, self-explanatory, so I don't have to explain it. 3 Polarity, the same thing. And then the stables, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and 2 MST for having a little more field control. I don't have a third in my side deck. The traps, 1 Solemn Judgment and 2 Solemn Warning. Then I play 2 bottomless trap holes. I normally side these out for compulsory when I am against Insectors. But the thing is, to win against Insector with the side deck is to draw the shit, and I didn't do that. 2 Torrentials, I like that. Then 2 Phoenix Chain. Then 2 Hero Blast. And a little question I have, because a lot of people are looking weird at me when they see I'm playing Dark Bribe in a deck where I'm not playing Skill Drain. I like this card that it protects my back row and stuff I want to. It also protects my Phoenix Chain and stuff. So I like this card. I actually go as far as you and Dark Bribe, a Soul Taker on my The Shining. And the last card I have is a Starlight Road. It's a 40 card deck and it works good. Now for this extra deck, I have 1 Elemental Hero and a Nova Master. Oh yeah, I just traded to Ultra one, so 3 Elemental Hero, The Shining, and then 2 Elemental Hero 0, Absolute 0, and then the 2 Great Tornado. A lot of people playing 1, and I will do that later on when the Dark Elemental Hero Fusion Monster is released. But the reason is that I accidentally just bought 2, but makes up because of all the win targets you have in your deck. And then one Gaia. I like to have this one. People are starting not to play him, but I like to have one because you can meet all that shit rogue decks, and you can use it against X-Sabers. Then I have 2 Utopias. Oh, the lazy common. Then I have 2 Blade Armor Ninja. Then I have a Stardust for Starlight Road, and there should have been a Catastrophe here, but my girlfriend has bought it. Or borrow it, I mean. Then the side deck, because I finally got something. 1 Gorse for random decks and Insectors that can boom your field and stuff like that. Then 2 Effectuators against every the meta, the Wind-Up, Insectors, the Dino Rabbit, all that kind of shit. Then I have Snowman Eaters, actually in Star Foil. The only Star Foil card I actually own, but it is so crappy on Snowman that you can't see it. Right, well, not on this camera though. But I use this, also another water target, it's good defense, but against stuff like dragons, heretics, well, all the kind, also the road decks, and what is it face? Dino Rabbit. Then one of the most OP cards, since you cannot respond to it. And another thing, I will not be surprised if this card was going down to 1 because of the just insanity it has, because now we can touch every attribute that there is in this game. Then 2 Soul Takers, and now I was surprised that this card was just getting popular, because the only thing they could do better than Smashing Ground is that you pick the monster. But then I realized that with this card a lot of monsters lose their timing. Monsters like Elemental Hero Shining, Light Pulsar Dragon, because they have to be the last thing that happens to gain effect. And when this goes on the field and say, hey, I want to destroy you, and it destroys it, then suddenly it says gain 1000 life points. In that chain, it will not chain a little bit. Well, I know it just loses its timing. I have to read that up so I can be more can explain that better. God, that's a long video already. Then 2 Compulsory, 2 Central Prison Mirror, and 2 Warrior Warlords against Dino Rabbit and random shit. I hope you like this deck. I will make another profile when later, almost the same deck, but that will be Hero Beat with Skill Drain, and then I hope you can tell me what the version you like best, so I have an idea what I should bring to the next week's regionals, not regionals, nationals. But have fun.